Hello everybody, it's the Kings09 here, back again with another YouTube video. And this will be on what I think of the brand new DC Rebirth. Let's see. It's kind of inverting on my camera. I don't know if it's going to be inverted there. But, yeah. So basically, as we all know, the new 52, or DCU era, is going to be coming to an end. And the new era is going to be DC, the Rebirth era, which actually does begin, this month. So we'll be going over some of the series and some of the costumes and stuff. And I'm just going to use a preview book as my example for everything. So we first go into, it talks about Batman. So yeah, sure, let's talk about, Batman first. So first let's talk about costumes. I'm going to go through all the Batman family costumes. So they are going to be using the Batman costume in the beginning of Rebirth. It's the one that they used in Batman issue 50 in the Super Heavy story. They will be, they will be doing that, and they will be using that costume. And I don't know, I tend to have mixed opinions on the costume. After reading Batman issue 51, I have more positive feelings on the costume. I don't know. Here, let me go find a good photo of it. But, there's something about it that just kind of irks me. I don't really know how to describe it. But, yeah. Here is a photo right here. I'm pretty sure they do have... Oh, yeah. Here's another photo of it. So, basically, see, I don't know what I think of it. I really did like, for the New 52, I love the costumes, and I love the New 52 Batman costume. That is one of my favorite Batman costumes. This new costume, it has, like, it has this, like, yellow kind of, like, outline of it, and it has a purple cape, which isn't always visible at times, because it's, over-covered by shadow a lot. Oh, hold on a second. I think I might actually be able to get a pretty good, oh, here's some decent pictures of the costume finally. What, or maybe, I found some. Yeah, right here. See the purple a little bit? So yeah, that kind of, I don't know. I have mixed opinions on it. 51, it looked kind of cool though. Then, what else? We'll go through all of them. Robin's new costume. I love it. I really did. I love all of Damian Wayne's costumes. Sorry about that. I love all of his costumes. And I just think that it just looks amazing. This one right there. That looks really cool. And there's some other cool Damian Wayne photos. Tim Drake, the Red Robin costume. You see, it takes a lot of homage to the costume that he used from his second costume, 1991 to 2006. Remember, his first costume was the traditional Robin costume used in The Lonely Place of Dying. I don't know. Personally, my favorite Robin costume of all time is Tim Drake's 1 Year Later costume, the one that he used from 2006 to 2009. That's my favorite Robin costume. I don't know. I just really like the tone of the colors, and it's the way it is. And I loved his first Red Robin costume. His second Red Robin costume, or, sorry, the New 52 is kind of, technically it's his third Red Robin costume. I don't know, I kind of have some, at times I think it looks cool, and at times I like how, it's no cowl, it's a domino mask, but other times I prefer the old way. But, I do like this Red Robin costume. I think it does look really cool. I would rather prefer it to be an older Red Robin costume, to be honest. Even though I prefer this costume more, I just think, it's green. And it's Red Robin, red and black and stuff. I don't know. I do like the costume, though. But my favorite costume is Tim Drake's third Robin costume. And Nightwing is, as we all know, he's back again in his black and blue, his classic black and blue. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate the red and black. I just think that, the black and blue, can't really say that much. It's better. I don't know how to really describe it. Let's see, can I find a good photo of it? Here, yeah, but that's what we all need to know. He's back again. Oh, here's a photo. But let's actually start, talking about some of the series. So the Batman, the Batman series is going to be written by, one second. Let me find it. Okay, here it is. It's going to be written by Tom King and drawn by Dave Finch, and it's going to be about like apparently this new hero is coming to Gotham, and yeah, Batman wins. His name's Gotham. A new hero, he comes, and I don't know, he might have a little bit of a rivalry with Batman. The next series, Detective Comics. Detective Comics, it looks good. I love how they're restarting the numbering with it again. Like they're just restarting it. It's written by James Tyson IV, and its art is by Eddie Barrows and Eber Ferreira. Yeah. But basically, it's gonna be more of a team-based book, and as you can see in the cover, you can obviously see Batman, Red Robin, Tim Drake, the Orphan, who's Cassandra Cain, Batwoman, Spoiler, and Clayface. And I really hope that Spoiler and Red Robin kind of get together as they did in the pre-New 52 era. But yeah, and I'm happy to see Cassandra Cain is in it. And yeah, and apparently there's going to be a little bit of a fight between, not fight, but like Batwoman's not going to really listen to Batman as it reads. So everything. Then there's All-Star Batman and Robin, which is going to be written by Scott Snyder, Scott Snyder is one of my favorite Batman writers. He's up there along with Grant Morrison and, Chuck Dixon. He's up there. Dennis O'Neil also. I love a lot of different Batman writers, but Scott Snyder, I loved his run on the Batman series, which sadly ended. Yeah, Batman 52's, I don't remember who's writing it, but it's written by someone else I remember. But his run has been amazing. And I've read some of the other stuff, like Gates of Gotham, which I liked, Black Mirror, which I've liked, but, about Dick Grayson and his Bruce Wayne stuff, and I love the Court of Owls he's introduced. It's amazing. And I love all the stories, from Night of the Owls, Death of the Family, 0 Hour, and even his new one, Super Heavy, with Jim Gordon. It's been my favorite of Jim Gordon's Batman. But he's back at it again with All-Star Batman and Robin. So let me just find that in the book to show you a picture. But it's called All-Star Batman and Robin. It's not going to be in the All-Star universe, or the how they had All-Star Batman and Robin, and they also had All-Star Superman, which is, I heard is different. I haven't read it. I've read All-Star Batman and Robin, and that apparently takes place in the Dark Knight Returns universe. But All-Star Batman, here's some of the drawing. It's going to be drawn by a different artist each issue, I've heard. And, so that's why it's called All-Star. It's All-Star, cast. And then, of course, Nightwing is back in it. And Nightwing, Dick Grayson, I've always loved him as a hero. He's my favorite Robin of all of them. Tim Drake is a close second, but Dick is up there. He's my favorite. And I really need to. I'm sorry. I just really need to find this thing. But Dick Grayson, Nightwing. I like the New 52 Nightwing, but this series is gonna be good. And his black and blue costume is pretty good. Good move. He's also going to be appearing in Titans. And speaking of Titans, he's going to appear in, and also in Teen Titans, Damian Wayne, Robin, the current Robin, is going to be appearing in it. And that is going to be pretty fun, Damian Wayne is also going to appear in the series called Super Sons, who is the son of Superman. And the Superman as well is not going to be the New 52 Superman. It is going to be the pre-New 52 Superman from Superman Lois and Clark. So, yeah. And also, issues are going to start shipping bi-monthly. So, that's pretty good, I guess. It's going to be a little extra money, but, you can read more. And Batman's also going to be appearing in, the Justice League, and which I love the New 52 Justice League, Dark Side War. He's going to be appearing in Justice League, he's also going to be appearing in Trinity, which is Superman, Wonder Woman, and of course Batman. Jason Todd, Red Hood, he's going to be in Red Hood and the Outlaws, and it's going to be him, Bizarro, and Artemis. So they're basically like kind of like the counter of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman right there, which is pretty good. It's pretty cool. I love, Jason Todd's pretty cool. Barbara Gordon, she's going to be in her own series, her own solo Batgirl series, and she's also going to be in a series called Batgirl and the Birds of Prey. So she's going to be in the Birds of Prey, and Batgirl's going to be alongside the Black Canary and the Huntress. And it's the Huntress, the same person, Helena Bertinelli from the Grayson series, and she's going to be in it as well. And apparently the first story is about someone is pretending that they're Oracle, which is, Barbara Gordon, when she was paralyzed, she became the Oracle, and someone's using that persona. And yeah, picture of all of them. And Wonder Woman is going to be written by Greg Rucka, and a lot of people love Greg Rucka. And an interesting thing about the new, the art, first off, the art, wow, it looks great. And I love her new costume, the silver looks cool, but I love the gold. I think the gold looks much cooler. And Wonder Woman, they're doing a special thing. So it's going to be 2 stories going on at once. So, issue 1, there's going to be Wonder Woman issue 1, and then Wonder Woman issue 2. And, the odd issue numbers are going to be one series and story, and the even issue numbers are going to be another story arc. Green Arrow is going to meet the Black Canary, and he has a cooler costume now. He has his goatee, and his, he actually has, more of a hood now, which looks cool. So that looks good. The Green Lantern, there's going to be a series of the Green Lanterns, which is Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz. And they're going to be the Green Lanterns of that series. The Flash. Okay, so Barton Allen is not going to be Kid Flash, and it's going to be, Wally West is Kid Flash. And Wally West is going to actually have the classic Kid Flash costume. And Wally West is still going to be, his race is going to be black. I don't know, some people are kind of like, ew, he should be, how his classic ways was. I think it's, I don't really care, honestly. But, so apparently, there's going to be a lot new speedsters now. Some of them, as they said in the live stream, some of them are getting, they don't want their speed. Some of them are going to use it for evil. But one of them is going to be a killer. And that's the new villain. You're going to see him in the background right here, called Godspeed. And I think he looks really, really good. And I also think the Flash costume looks good, too. These costumes have been pretty good. This time. Superman. Superman is, it's not the New 52 Superman, This is going to be the pre-New 52 Superman, as I've already stated. But it's pretty interesting, because a lot of people did not like the New 52 Superman. A lot of people think he was kind of a jerk and stuff. And me, I wouldn't say I hated him. I just didn't care for him as much as the normals, the pre-New 52 Superman. And I like Lois and Clark. I love a lot of the stuff they're doing with that story. And I'm happy that he's becoming Superman now. Now, that begs the question, though, what's going to happen to the New 52 Superman? Honestly, they've said in DC Rebirth that one major character is going to die. A lot of people, I've actually heard, do not think it's going to be a New 52 Superman. I think, personally, it is going to be the New 52 Superman. And it's going to encourage the pre-New 52 Superman to step up and, become, their Superman. But this is not the pre-New 52 Superman's universe. This is not his universe. Which is going to be interesting, because he's going to have to make friends and stuff for the new heroes. And I remember in one of the issues of Superman, Lois and Clark, he was talking about the Bruce Wayne, the New 52 Batman. And he's like, I almost told him and stuff, and he regards how he's faster and stuff. And in Action Comics, as well as Superman, Lex Luthor is going to get Superman abilities. And here's a good fight between them. Superman's also going to be in the series Super Son, which is going to be his son, as I've stated, with him and Robin. Then we have Aquaman, who, I'm not going to lie, I don't really read as much Aquaman as I think I should. It's going to be written by Dan Abnett, and, it's going to be drawn by Brad Walker and Drew Hennesley. Pretty sure that's how you say it. And that's some of the stuff right there. His costume looks cool, I'll say, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I just don't really read that much. And as for Suicide Squad, apparently Jim Lee's gonna be on it, which is great because Jim Lee's one of my favorite artists. One of my favorite artists. And when Jim Lee's on a series, holy crap, that's just cool. Yeah, and here's Suicide Squad. Here's some of the drawings, Harley Quinn and the Killer Croc and stuff like that. And page 20, I'm gonna show you. Oh yeah, there's also more other Superman series. There's gonna be the Lex Luthor, the new Superman, like a Chinese Superman, Superwoman, and Supergirl. And we're just gonna look through all of that right now. And here's the Teen Titans. There's gonna be Beast Boy, Raven, Starfire, Kid Flash, and obviously Robin, which I think he looks freaking awesome there. He looks amazing. Let's see. Isn't it? Yeah, it was page. Oh, that was just about Damian Wayne. Oh, and now we go to more Green Lantern stuff. It's found there's gonna be the Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. Hal Jordan is gonna be leading the Green Lantern. His costume looks so much better than his Rebirth costume. Not his Rebirth costume, sorry, his DCU costume. And they're all going to be Green Lanterns again. Now, I've heard a lot of people say that they don't want Kyle Rayner to be Green Lantern. They actually would prefer him to be a White Lantern, but I'd rather prefer him to be, in the Green Lantern Corps and as Green Lantern. So, what do I really think of Rebirth? I think it's a good idea if it's done well, but if it's done bad, then I don't know. So, I don't know. I've heard a lot of people at my school say too many reboots. And it's not really a reboot, it's kind of more of a relaunch. They are going to be changing some things of the They probably will change some origins, and they're going to add new characters. Like the Blue Beetle is going to be Ted Kord is coming back as the Blue Beetle, well as the the current Blue Beetle, which I don't read Blue Beetle, so I don't really know. But they're bringing people back and stuff. They're bringing a lot of homage back from the past, which I think is great. I think it's great. I think it would be cool if there's a Justice Society book in there. But, oh well. But, yeah. I hope that they do change Tim Drake's origin. That is my #1 origin that I want to be changed. I cannot stand his New 52 origin. But, I hope they do change some things with Dick Grayson's origin as well. But, so, alongside from a few origins, I'm pretty happy of where it's at. I just really want Tim Drake's origin to be changed, like immensely changed back to his pre-New 52 universe. If you're wondering what my favorite era of DC is, it's honestly gonna have to be pre-New 52. And when I got introduced to comics, it was 2009. So it was when Dick Grayson was Batman, Tim was Red Robin, he was angry, and he thought that Bruce Wayne was dead. That is just my favorite era because I thought it was great. And Batman Incorporated, that stuff is amazing. But yeah, Rebirth, I think it's a good idea. I'm happy that they're doing it. It's going to be nice and entertaining. And bi-monthly, hell yeah, man. So, this is me, the King of 09. I say Rebirth is a go, and goodbye.